And moving forward, when you think of football, you're always going to think John Madden.
The Coliseum back to its original 70s glory. What a scene in the East Bay, and we're underway in the John Madden Legacy game. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So it's the NFC stars who will get the ball first. And Charles, as we alluded to, we've got a different era of coach on each sideline. So the man coaching this NFC squad, we'll call him Young John Madden. This is a coach who was trying to establish a foothold in the NFL and on the cusp of doing it very successfully.
Yeah, you think back to that period, those early days as the coach of the Raiders, the late 60s in the AFL and then in the NFL in the early 70s. The coach was a guy who was ahead of his time. The Raiders were one of the first teams to have mini camps, one of the first to film practice because he wanted to practice coaching as much as he could. And his teams, they were successful right from the start of his head coaching tenure.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So as we mentioned at the top, let's take you through the life of John Madden. And, you know, it's very fitting that we're here back in the Bay Area, not just because John's so associated with Raider football, but also because this was where he spent his formative years.
Yeah, he grew up over Daly City with his buddy John Robinson, who will also become an NFL head coach. He played his high school ball at Jefferson High, eventually wound up playing tackle at the University of Oregon, and later Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Played well enough that in 1958, he was a 21st round draft of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's right.
Let's see what they can do. Let's see, it's 2023. Whoa.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And taking it across midfield.
Yo, Greg.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Another run with Sanders. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, the game's all-time leader, Emmitt Smith.
He's going to be hurting, boy.
Was a 21st round draft pick back in 1958.
Waves, boy.
Who selected him.
Unfortunately
for John, just continued to dog him. He was hurt in his first training camp. Actually never saw the field as a player in the NFL. But it was still during his time with the Eagles. You and I were talking about this before going on air, that you could start to see the light bulb going on for what his career path might entail.
And it went on in a big way, didn't it? Because while he was rehabbing his knee, he started to spend a lot of time breaking down film with the Eagles. With quarterback Norm Van Brocklin, the future Hall of Famer and future head coach in the NFL. Remember, Norm Van Brocklin coached with the Falcons, he coached with the Vikings. And it's there, during that time, I think Coach Madden realized his love of football and love for teaching, combining all that together, and that meant being a football coach. So in 1960, began his coaching career at a small college south of San Luis Obispo called Allen Hancock, and then later at San Diego State University.
Hey, you boys, they ain't doing nothing.
The Hall of Famer's kick is good, and the NFC out to an early 3-0 lead. A pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So, Charles, as mentioned, we've got another Coach Madden over here on the AFC sideline. Of course, his Raiders, members of the AFC West. So this is a conference he battled in for his entire career. And you think about the landscape of the NFL as he was getting into the back half of his tenure. It was a golden era for coaches. You had Don. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Charles, you know, it was in the early 1960s that a young John Madden made the acquaintance of the owner of the Oakland Raiders, one Al Davis, of course. The two they really bonded. The AFC with a football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake, Brady. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stand up.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tim Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the AFC has taken the lead.
Hello, Tim Brown found the end zone for 100 receiving touchdowns on the nose during his 17-year career. But think about how he got to those 100. Strong physically, studied the heck out of the game, superior route runner, and then when he caught the football, he turned into a running back, broke a ton of tackles in order to get those 100 touchdowns.
And those 100 touchdowns led him to 9 Pro Bowl appearances. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the NFC offense coming out here. You know, Charles, Coach Madden always said that if he had one drive to win a game and he had to pick a quarterback, he would pick Kenny Stabler. But I think if you asked him to omit any of his Raiders players, there's a good chance the guy he'd select would be Brett Favre.
Brett Favre is always smiling. He's always laughing. He's always talking to someone. He remembers that it's a game. And if it's a game, you should have fun.
And Brandon, that always reminds me of a great movie line where one of the players was telling the coach, every time I say it's a game, you say it's a business. And every time I say it's a business, you say it's a game. With Coach, it was always a game.
Play action. It's Favre. Going for the deep ball. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. To throw is Favre. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Got that one. You got that one.
Here's Favre to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a give left side, it's Dickerson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Charles, you talked about John Madden and the Raiders going on a ride. Well, try these numbers on for size. In 10 seasons as a head coach, the Raiders won their division 7 times. They finished 2nd behind 3 times. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC.
Yeah, you know what time it is? A plant.
36-yard line.
That's the kind of distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
So
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Hey, we want to let you know, give you a fair warning that coming up at halftime, the folks at EA Sports have put together a very nice package in tribute to Coach Madden. So make sure you stick around for that. Again, and that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tony Gonzalez from 13 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Scoring Saturday. 3-play drive. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. There's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the NFC heading back out. Hall of Famer Randy Moss a part of this offense. And Coach Madden, boy, he always appreciated the ferociousness with which number 84 attacked the football in the air.
As Randy Moss says, just chuck it up there, dog, and I'll go get it.
And Coach, boy, did he ever go get it. Over 15,000 receiving yards, 156 touchdowns. And how about this? From his rookie year of 1998 until 2009, those were his prime seasons, right? He led the league in touchdowns 5 times, but even more so, he showed us all how to go up and get it. Great body control. No one's ever done it better playing the ball in the air.
Charles, you think about all the success that John Madden had as an NFL head coach, and he had plenty, and we talked about it, including the 10 straight winning seasons, a Super Bowl title.
Look great.
Like any great coach, he also
look at the difference. Come here.
tough losses.
It's a PS5 over. It's a PS5 over.
Those tough losses came in high stakes
You know what I'm saying?
games.
It's so different on the pedal. It'll feel mad different. Watch what you're feeling on the pedal.
6 times
I'm online. I'm broadcasting.
NFL championship game.
What's up? Yo, you getting the ball back. Watch what you're touching.
Why is he so fast? Why is he so fast?
Most of all, Three River Stadium, December 1972. Yes, the Immaculate Reception game. Franco Harris grabbing the ball that was deflected.
For what?
Instead of shooting, he picked it up and took it in for a game-winning score to give the Steelers a 13-7 victory. And partner, anyone who loves black and silver still doesn't believe that ball hit anyone in black and silver that day, and that play should never have counted.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
What am I doing? I keep going the wrong way.
The sack that time.
I guess it still looks the same.
Don't. Crazy.
Looks the same.
Coming up in the second.
Why is it so fast? Why are these all things so fast then?
Triumphs, but for now, we
Oh, I've been a man fast.
tribute to the man of the hour, narrated by Trey Mosley. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Boy, Charles, yeah, that is really well done. Coach was something else, wasn't he?
I'm reminded what Al Davis said when he was inducted coach of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Brandon. He loved the game.
I know what, it's just so weird because it's
He
vibrating.
loved this league.
You don't even know what play you just did.
With everything he does.
No doubt. But it's quite possible, though, that now he would say, hey, enough of that. Let's play some football. And the second half forthcoming from Oakland.
I hate this.
So now Charles,
You don't know what the heck you just did.
John Madden at 42. He just completed a 10-year stint as the coach of the Raiders. He wants to step away a bit from the grind of coaching, but he doesn't want to step away from the game of football. So he ends up signing on with CBS in 1979 to try his hand at broadcasting. And much like his coaching career, it was pretty much an instant success.
Partner, he really connected with the people right from the start, and people may not remember he wasn't even on the #1 team in the beginning. He worked his way up. But the same things that made him a great coach made him a great broadcaster. The big picture, yet break it down into the details. That's what he did with his teams. That's what he did with the people. That way, he was simple to understand, yet insightful for viewers. And did with that big personality that he had, one that connected with everyone.
That's what I'm talking about. The game back up.
AFC first down. So how about that? They risk it on 4th down, and they're rewarded. So for Coach Madden, Charles, by 1981, his broadcasting broadcasting career is really taking off. He's elevated to the network's #1 booth that calls all the big matchups. And he gets the plum assignment of calling Super Bowl 16, 49ers and Bengals, and he's teamed up with Pat Summerall. And that pairing ultimately would go on to be one of the most influential in sports broadcasting history.
Influential not just in us listening to them. Remember, they went out and called 8 Super Bowls together. But how they put together kind of the template that all of us broadcasters follow now. Sitting down with the head coaches and the quarterbacks and the stars of each team before a ball game to get extra information. And the way that those two paired together, Pat Summerall, short, concise, to the point, and turned it over to Coach Madden to fill in all the big details.
Brady's throw caught by his receiver Hill. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. As you mentioned, CD, talking about John Madden, the broadcaster, he called 8 Super Bowls with Pat Summerall, 3 more with Al Michaels later in his career. He spent nearly 3 decades in the booth all told. And not only was he beloved for his mannerisms, we know that he was an innovator as well.
Yeah, Brandon, you talk about things like the telestrator, which totally became identified with him, and now it's a staple for all analysts to have in the booth. And then you think about things like turducken on Thanksgiving, when you use words like boom and pow. He helped create the old Madden team. He's a very popular commercial pitchman. And even the Madden cruiser was unique, and you had to be someone to get a ride on it, too.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Rolling to his left. He's got a man. Andre Reed complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 3 quarters complete now in the John. Back now here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Allen. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try again. And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Marcus Allen punching it in from a yard away. As these guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So they brought the extra book in down to the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fairly short kick for the 14. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Favre. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete. Now, CD, we did get a little ahead of ourselves talking about John Madden, the broadcaster in the 90s and 2000s, because there was another product during that time period that he became quite famous for, and it's something that you and I know a little bit about, and that's the video game that bears his name. Originally John Madden Football when it was first released back in the late 1980s, and now known the world over simply as Madden.
And Coach saw this originally as a way to teach the game of football. The early designs were for a 7-on-7 game, but he said no chance. He would not sign off on it. He wanted to be as realistic as possible. He told them, call me when it's 11-on-11. And he got his wish.
Yeah, and after that debut, Madden, the video game, continued to pick up steam through the 90s in a big way. And John himself, many will remember, was a commentator for the series for many years. And now here we are in the 2020s, and this game has sold somewhere in the neighborhood of 150 million copies. On third down, here's Emmett. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he will be taken down, but not before he's got the NFC first down. So they take a chance on fourth.
They're playing Madden 23 on PS5. I bought that shit. This shit fire.
On the draw, this is Smith. And he'll run straight into a wall of
Even better like this one. I mean, it's better than 22. This one fire. Come here, nigga.
Toward the right sideline, but it's
incomplete.
So, CD, you look at the accumulation of John Madden's achievements in the world of football, the coaching success, the Super Bowl title, the incredible career as a broadcaster with 12 Emmy Awards, Madden the video. Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted.
I was wondering why 2023 was looking like that and 2022 was looking better. I was like, what the fuck? I bought the 23 PS5. This shit fire.
I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL,
here playing my sport,
that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
When you think about John Madden in his retirement years post-broadcasting, he was about as active as most people are in their working years. I mean, he continued to play a key role on the NFL's competition committee. He was available to a wide range of people as a tutor, as a mentor.
You want me to up your gun?
To teach the game of football to all who would listen.
I can play your cards. I play your cards. You can play on mine, I'll play on yours, man. What about it?
Yeah, I know a lot of folks in design have built
No. I just want to adjust your guns and games and shit, man.
Pitch the new aspects of each year's game to him, get his feedback,
Got him.
and then get to sit back and spend 6
This shit
hours
fire.
on a Sunday watching football and listening to him tell stories and talk even more ball. It had to be an incredible experience for all involved.
The middle they run with Bettis.
I
Officially,
think
it's
that's
a 1-yard
so.
loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Brady going to throw here. He'll buy some time right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown! Jim Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As these guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
I'm playing on.
That touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your side.
I'm streaming right now on my YouTube channel. See me?
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
That was nice. I blew these things out. I mean, this is gonna do shit the whole damn game. Stop playing. Never lose a fucking football game. Let's go, y'all.
25 points. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with an AFC touchdown.
Okay, here you go.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Take that.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The tackling is so real. Everything is so real. Let's go.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it in next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team. Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
He's going to let it fly.
Let's go.
He's got him in, complete. Now the NFC going to take a timeout in a second, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Let's go. What up?
He's sacked back around the 28. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over,
this is around the time you need that sleep, man. When you come home, the only thing you're going to do is watch a movie and relax, man.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
That's
So it's a win here for the AFC on an incredible afternoon of football and remembering the life of John Madden. Before we go, one final message. And for all of us at EA Sports, this one's for you, Coach.
I just say this, I thank you all very much. This has been the sweetest ride of them all.
The best coach in the world, John Madden. Yeah? He came out with the best games, and he was the best coach.
Become coach once again and captain a team of legends and stars.